They make this Sherlock. I don't know how old he is in this game, but at least in the first one, he's a lot younger. So he's a lot more brandish and bullish. But also because he has his imaginary friend John and not this John. It's basically this John but without a mustache. He uses him to bounce all information off of and get his thoughts clear. Versus this doesn't have that, obviously, right now. He has a real-life person this time. Alright, mappa time! Alright, Captain Sedgwick is a large mansion nearby. Is located the same street as Barnes' bookshop, which I believe I was by not too long ago. Hopefully. It's this place, right? This looks like a big old mansion. Yeah.
Further now.
This seems... I would have to imagine this is it. I would be very shocked if it wasn't. Hello, big mansion.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
I say, am I even consulting here in London?
This useless officer
was in
refuses to
Cordona.
do anything about KIMIHIA, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision,
Roughing
sir.
his feathers. Okay, other missing people. Wait, other missing people?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why
So
has
why
the
won't
police
you
department
investigate?
decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find KIMIHIA breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
I say, okay, can you describe what they look like?
Tell me about KIMIHIA.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen. And as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I
God,
invested
that's
a lot of money in
horrible.
him, so he must be found.
That's terrible. Alright. What
When
did
did
you...
you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Escaped? I thought you said he left. He went missing. You didn't say nothing about escaping.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden.
Shack?
Did you search the room?
I know you said servant, but come on,
I
dog.
wanted to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Come on, dog. Why would he run away?
Is there any reason KIMIHIA may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
All the cabbage? Just cabbage?
I take
Has he
it
ever
this
ran away
is the first
before?
time KIMIHIA
I hope he did.
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
It's New Zealand. Was it really that savage? Well, okay,
Did
sure,
KIMIHIA
whatever.
make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No, no. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain,
Okay.
I think
It's
I'd
his
like to get
money that
started.
he just doesn't want to give
We
up.
shall
Alright,
first
sure.
Take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Okay. Sure. Whatever, Stenwick. Investigation scene found. Alright, can I not go through his door? Oh, wait, shack, yeah. Why does he have a love shack in the back of his room? And why is that where KIMIHIA is staying or whatnot? Okay, that's awkward. Alright, hello? What is this? Is that a thing on there? There's dirt. What is this about? Hold to inspect. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Knee print hiding.
Looks like
Okay.
a knee print.
Cool. Wonderful. Perfect. Wait, no, go back. I don't need to look that closely right now. Okay, whatever. I'm looking this close.
Chewing tobacco.
I would say, oh, Acid, you haven't missed too much so far. We really haven't done too much. So we started, we got in there. Sherlock got showed up by Watson a little bit. Sherlock thought someone was going to poison him with a cactus. He thought it was a Barnes, the bookseller. Then went to the bookseller. He ran into a closet and looked like he wasn't going to come out. And then we went and saw a girl that was looking in through the window on the other side. Talked to her, and then we figured out that Barnes had a crush on her. And that was literally it. And now we're with a servant, looking for a servant for somebody that's an associate of Watson's that apparently escaped or something like that. So, why is that, like, still like that? It usually isn't. Doesn't... Wait, no. Exit real quick. Because you don't usually stay like that. Wait. Hey, yo. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say, you're not usually staying in that state. Okay, there we go. Thank you. You're being a bit weird staying in that. I was trying to figure out which letter it was. Okay, yeah, footprint. It was a Q.
A shoe
My
print,
bad.
roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
So this is where he was hanging out before he
Read
could
the ground like an open book.
run across. Alright, cool. With enough clues, Sherlock can use his imagination to construct these things. Yes, I remember that. There's one construct over here. Okay, next. This is a little bit more difficult, I will say, on the keyboard, mouse, and console. I don't know why. It's like, okay, this seems to make the most sense. But how do I even know what he looks like? Okay, that's literally the only thing I have for him right now. Okay, fair enough. Alright, there's one of my constructs and stuff like that, but yeah, it wasn't too much. It was literally just a very much like learn the mechanics type of thing so far. So, what else is around here? This is a very sizable
This
lock.
lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
So, am I able to find the key? That seems like that would be very useful. I will not lie. Alright, ow. God, ran into that. Okay. Now we're into the love shack. Alright. KIMIHIA, how's your shack looking? Is that damage on the floor? No, it's like a fur with
Describe
nail?
Hessian.
Trapped in? That's kind of what it looks like. And then just wood. Alright, great.
These were
Lovely.
sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
My boy. Strong! Alright, beautiful. Lovely. You hit things greatly. God, is it still like raining right now? Why does it look like his face was in there?
The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Oh, they were fighting in here. Somebody was scrapping. Alright, interesting. Interesting. Shovel. Any blood on that? That'd be interesting if you show me that. But that looks like a telescope?
A small navy spyglass.
So, do you think he was looking at something outside of the shack then? Let's see. Let us see. Can I see anything out of these windows or anything like that? That feels kind of like where I'd be looking at right now. That window? No, there's like nothing to look at though. Rotate?
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Honestly, that looks pretty cool. I'm not going to hold
Both
you.
made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Say, I don't know what miserly means. I'm not going to hold you right quick. Okay, what's this
Air
one?
coming through it.
Yeah, okay. This is where, like,
Is this a Tanifa, a Maori water spirit?
I would say this is where I was thinking the spyglass would be useful, but it doesn't really seem
Either
like
way,
it.
It's giving me chills.
Okay. Wonderful. Lovely. Anything else I can see in here? Okay. Previous. Next. Yeah, it looks like somebody... So he got... Are we saying he got knocked over? Okay, that's the only one that we have right now. So we're saying he got knocked over. Really? Then who would be in here? Because he would have got knocked over by somebody, not just fallen over, right? More realistically than not. Okay.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Huh! I love that Watson doesn't like him anymore. Okay, cool. One up for you, Watson. Oh, here. What? There's a scarf that was just kind of put in there? What, to stop his airflow?
Bag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Yeah, we got that Batman detective vision up in here. Why do you put it back in the chimney? Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Sherlock. That's kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. You just like, okay, just smoke out whoever's in there potentially. All right. There's some water. This is where your wash bin is for clothes and all that kind of stuff. All right. Anything else I can see with detective vision out here? Doesn't seem like anything major right now. Yeah, I forget about those. Some clues won't be seen without it. All right, let's take a look in here. Whoa, can I actually look at the Maori thing with my detective vision? See anything in there that I haven't been able to see before? Oh yeah, Batman with all the gadgets and stuff like that. Yeah, Batman makes technically, at least Batman's like the Mask does it or whatnot over Sherlock or whatnot. But like, yeah, Sherlock obviously makes the most sense to have a detective vision. You get him in like almost all of his games. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. Where? What am I missing right now? All right, Z. Oh, did I not already look at you? Oh, now I have to look more specific. Who had the bones? What's up, Final Hope?
The remains of a meal.
Why are there bones in the thing? Because those look human, much more than anything else. This boy might not have been the only servant around here.
Are long since cold.
All right. Well, there's that. What is this? It's a ball. Can it be a bouncy ball? It's like a rock.
The chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
What, are they trying to knock him out?
I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid.
Oh, they're drugging him out. That's great. That's lovely. That's so thrilling. They're trying to drug this man out of his own home. Or I'm assuming someone's trying to drug him out. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misinterpreting. Maybe he got drugs himself. But like, to me, that doesn't feel like anything.
Do you think KIMIHIA had an accomplice in his escape?
All right.
Yes, Stenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
I would say it looked like you were supposed to be important to talk to you, but I don't think so. All right. Oh, is it outside? Hold up, hold up. Z, again, please. I hate that it has a cooldown. It's kind of really annoying, I won't lie. I swear I'm seeing, like, something. It's like I'm supposed to talk to Watson, but can I see anything on the bench? I didn't actually check the tool bench much more. No, not back down there. Not back down there. Alright, what's around the side then? Again, please. So I feel like there's something else I should be able to see over here. But you don't give me! Okay, nothing over there yet. Is there nothing with this wagon? I feel like there's got to be something with this wagon. Guess not. Okay, it's keep telling me to talk to Watson.
This disappearance is intriguing. No, I cannot make head nor tail of it.
And I don't particularly know why. Where could that unique key though? Wait, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, it's wheels. Parallel tracks, yeah. It's like a cart he dragged out, probably.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Oh, yeah, this cart. The one that we're looking at right now. Please, thank you. Sherlock, detect this. I feel like it's not that hard to figure out, Sherlock, if you just looked at it a little harder. Great. Lovely. Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you so much for your help here. I mean, the wheels do seem like they'd be a little, far apart, but still, like, I feel like someone would have broken that, or somebody got into a fight and broke that, or something like that. Maybe not. Is there something else I'm supposed to see with this? Because I don't understand what else could have been the thing. You don't think? I think that easily could have been used and it just got broken. Or hit afterwards or something. I don't know, maybe I must be crazy myself, but like I thought that. Alright, Z. What can I see? What can I see? Nothing currently. That's special. That's great. What about the water fountain? Nothing there. Alright. Was there anything else around the side if I didn't go completely to the back? I wonder if there's anything else around here. Hello? Gazebo any? Gazebo's usually useful for information. It's a hat. Okay, this gazebo doesn't seem to be doing a great job at, you know, being an enclosed area and stuff like that. Having a roof. I feel like it's not doing well for having a roof right now. Why is it not used so much? Wait, observe. Blah, 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 blah. Can I talk to him some more? Give some more information out of you, please? That could be useful. Provide evidence. Yes, please. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, fresh parallel checks left guard, but who could have looked?
Why would I know this?
Because who else is back there?
I'm joking. Why would I know this?
His shack.
Where on earth are you going with this?
I don't know. Talk about your love shack for a moment. I'm not sure. chimney
I'm
thing.
joking. Why would I know this?
Why would you not know when someone's trying to choke out your person? Okay, wait, no, the key. The key.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. KIMIHIA and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Okay. Well, I still have more evidence for him, though, then, apparently. Oh,
I
this
came
one.
across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they KIMIHIA's?
Yes, I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Oh, you got turned on by him, then. Alright, I see how it is. Listen, you wanted him to put clothes on. You really did want that place to be a love shack, ain't you? Alright. Spyglass on the floor of the entrance to KIMIHIA. That one.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be KIMIHIA's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Okay, there's more evidence for that? What about the footprints?
Do you happen to know KIMIHIA's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous.
Enormous?
Not that it
He didn't
matters.
seem that
He
big.
spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Okay, you're giving me a lot of weird things right now. Someone's chewing tobacco.
Has KIMIHIA ever indulged in tobacco?
No.
Enormous.
The man
Yeah,
doesn't
right?
even drink.
Are you
He
certain?
thinks everything
I've
about
seen tobacco in
KIMIHIA
the
is
garden.
enormous,
I
doesn't he?
controlled KIMIHIA's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Alright. So that's more evidence. I appreciate that. I think that helps. I'm not entirely sure, to be perfectly honest. Alright, anything else around this side? Is there anything I can do about the whole, you know, not having a head anymore? Can I see anything with that right now? Doesn't quite feel like it. Alright, what else could I be missing with this? The tracks, the the U. Okay, can't. Oh! I can find. Oh, yes! I can finally find something. Yeah. Alright, yeah, someone was blocking it. I can finally change scenes. Beautiful. Lovely, yeah, because KIMIHIA never smoked tobacco. Good, 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 good. So then someone else would have possibly hit him or knocked him out in the situation. Oh, KIMIHIA is trying to fight someone? That would make sense, I feel like. What's the other one, though? Oh, he's dragging him. Yeah, after he gets smoked out. That makes sense. And then so it wouldn't be KIMIHIA because he doesn't wear shoes, so someone else was staking out him, trying to kidnap him or something like that. There's the weird man. Is it that one or is it the other one? What's the difference there? I don't know what the difference was there. Okay. Not gonna lie, don't understand that. Alright. Where's my other piece of evidence then? Or is there something I'm missing, like, right here with the washboard or something? Because sometimes this is my only issue with games like this. Is sometimes I feel like I'm going insane because I'm like, what could I potentially even be missing at this point?
This disappearance is intriguing. No, I cannot make head nor tail of it.
It's like I don't feel like I'm missing anything right now. Oh yeah, rebel evidence. Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. That's the important thing. All right. KIMIHIA never smoked tobacco. The key thing. The wait, which one do I want right now? Size 11 boots. Let's pin that one real quick. So if I take a look back around here again, does that show me anything else? Potentially, I don't think so. That's probably not the important area right now. It would probably be more boom, boom, boom. Chewing tobacco is not recognized as object. Spyglass is belonging to someone else. So what happens if I do that and take that into here? Because it feels like theoretically... Oh, wait, he would have the spyglass over in this range. That makes more sense. Watson, I swear to God, can you move? Thank you. I was say, you're kind of annoying about that. I'm not going to hold you, bro. I'm not going to hold you. Alright. Oh, God, that can't be here. Yeah, spyglass and everything there. That makes more sense. Alright. C. Tab. Nope. Back to here. Always wears clothes made of sacks. So if I do that and pin that evidence, can I see anything else more with the clothes in this area? His clothes were in here, right? Or not? Never mind. Am I going insane? I feel like I'm going clinically insane. This is why we're on Young Detective. This is why we're on the small one. Wait. No, that's on the other side of the tree still. Okay. Is it not? Can I not do the tracks thing? Working class, blah, blah, blah. Wait, look fresh. No, not those tracks. I want the wheelbarrow tracks. Please. Side of standing rack shaped like a human head. What happens if I pin that one? Does anything pop up when I pin that? No, I already looked at it. Am I going insane? I feel like I'm going insane. I have to live in the shack in the garden. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, parallel tracks. There we go. Lovely. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, good. I'd be even more lost not knowing how the game even works. Yeah, there we go. That's how it pops up now. Oh my goodness. Okay, not used recently. Okay, good. Thank God. Okay, so that one wasn't it, like you said. So that's what I'm looking for there. Wait, can I get any more information from that? Am I supposed to just stare at it longer? I feel like I'm supposed to just stare at it longer for some reason. Is there anything else I can do with that? Because that can't just be it. I have to have something else with that at some point. Moldy, the handle, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what other piece of wood could I find that would be like a cart? Because there's no other, like, cart around here. Unless it could be something with the... Okay, the head's on the floor. That's why it wasn't there. But where else could the cart be? Am I supposed to... Can I jump? Can I get on top of there to go... How do I get to the garden area now at this point? Seems unlikely to be recently used. Okay, so then I need to be able to get into... the key, then. Unique lock, pin evidence. Now, how do I do something about that? How do I find that key? Can I create a fake one? It kind of feels more likely for me right now at this point. Can I use concentration on the lock? Since now I know what the keyhole looks like. Or is there a different area where I can find where the key is? Can I use the spyglass somehow? That feels like something I could potentially do. But unlikely. What? Could it be in the wood? Because they said KIMIHIA would have it. So I would thought in the house. Unless it's hidden around the side somewhere. Which I guess is also likely, but like kind of annoying. Wait. I see something popping off. For a second, I saw something look. It looked like there's multiple things I could see in here. Was there? Wait, there we go. There are keys on the side of the wall. Oh my god. Alright, key print missing. Bent to the left. Can I grab one of those then? Because obviously it's the right one that's missing then. Okay, X. Wait, no. C. I like how Watson pretends to be. I know. He's literally only getting in my way right now. That's the funniest part. Alright, so I was able to observe that, and then the fresh parallel tracks in the garden could have been left in an old cart. Okay, that's not likely, but I still need to figure that stuff. Okay, where does KIMIHIA trail lead? Okay, clothes made of Hessian. Is it spy? Okay, spyglass. Oh my god, there's so many things here. Oh my god. Okay, so it's 2 blues. Spyglass, chewing tobacco remnants. And footprints to... Why is Mrs. Fleming on here? That makes no sense, but okay, sure. Trail on the captain. These? Okay, those do go together somewhat. Okay, good. I think. I think that's how that works. Lock with an unusable key. Shack. Oh god, don't lag on me, please. Okay, shack doesn't work like that. Okay, wait, I need 2 more blues. Okay, that worked. Where does the trail lead to? Okay. It's the Strand. It's the garden. And it's the shack? No. Footprints. Oh, wait, no, I need a green one. Captain... Is it not any of these? I'm literally just like clicking them all now at this point. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie at all. I'm just kind of clicking things. Or wait, no. So maybe not that one. Okay, no, it wouldn't be misfilming. Okay, wait. Clues in the garden. Where does it lead to? Shack. Not barns. Shack. Yeah. Right? Okay, wait, hold up. Undo that one. Neither of these even work. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm so not sure right now. I guess we're starting to get there a little bit. But there's something I need to do with this, because I still have an observatory mark. So there's something I still need to look at. I guess. Is it with the box? Oh, there's a new thing for me to look at. Okay. Where'd that at? Well, that ain't it. Over here. Oh, wait. Wait. Pavlogs. Fallen. There we go. More parallel tracks. Grass doesn't grow here. Used often.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it
Thank
elsewhere.
God.
Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
That only took 1,000,000 uses. Okay, great. Wonderful. Yeah, that makes sense. Took the dead body somewhere. But let's do that. He wouldn't have opened it. It would have been the scummy dude. All right, validate. Let's see if that works. Validate my claim.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity.
Jesus Christ.
When KIMIHIA went to sleep,
My brain's
the man
hurting
crept
from
up
that.
to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. KIMIHIA inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, KIMIHIA had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense after I did all that work. Jesus Christ. My God. All right, sure. Whatever. Go to the dude then, I guess. Give him more evidence so we can go ahead and get into that garden. So give me your key. His dead body might be back there. I'd like to see it myself. Give it a good whiff. I don't know. I just feel like Sherlock's in a whole bunch of weird stuff. I had to take care of the cooking. What happened? We found the trail was a mini cart, and we got the key, and we finally found it was like logs put next to a weird spot. It was so annoying.
By now, gentlemen.
But we know now he got kidnapped and was wheeled off and took into the thing. So KIMIHIA talks to somebody had eyes on KIMIHIA. Someone had eyes on
I
KIMIHIA.
fear that someone may have spied upon KIMIHIA.
KIMIHIA, yeah.
Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
He was intoxicated. Oh, there we go.
I found the residue of narcotics in KIMIHIA's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
What do you mean? He got kid. It's clear.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say,
Yeah, I thought
KIMIHIA
those feet.
never leaves
Yeah.
your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I'm almost finished. Just give me the
I won't
garden.
keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. KIMIHIA was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into KIMIHIA's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as KIMIHIA, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
What do you mean you know he got
I
kidnapped?
only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I've already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Well, I need your key for it. Do it yourself then.
Captain, you are so addled by delusions of competency that you miss the blindingly obvious. Without the
Maybe he
assistance of
just
others,
means, yeah, he
you are
won't where it
utterly
is, yeah.
incapable. KIMIHIA endured your nonsense far longer than I will.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news.
It was that easy?
And in
Really?
the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
No. Why would I ever learn that? That makes no sense to me. That is so not fun.
Can you